Hi, I'm Christina Wagner, host of No Limits with Christina Wagner. I'm here at the Women's Entrepreneur Small Business Bootcamp with the keynote speaker, Debbie Allen. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, great to be here.
Thank you. So you are an award-winning author.
I'm an award-winning author, best-selling author, because I was on Howard Stern. Can you believe I had a best-selling book from Howard Stern? Keeping my clothes on and professionalism intact, thank you very much. Yes, and the title of it's called Confessions of Shameless Self-Promoters. And we were talking about this. I said everybody needs to be a little bit more shameless, put themselves out there. And I think the reason why a lot of people aren't comfortable with it is because they don't really think I own something that's really mine, that message. I don't have it quite right yet. So they kind of hold back a little bit.
So what is shameless self-promoting?
It's putting yourself out there in a way where you see an opportunity, not an aggressive salesy way, like sleazy used car salesman way, but in a way that it comes from your knowledge and your heart. So if you can put this and this together and come from that place of service, because you're not only doing yourself a disservice by not putting yourself out there because you don't get business, but think about all the people you're not helping because, if you're doing something great, even if you feel like you're better than your competitors, I mean, you need to get out there and be more shameless. But a lot of this stuff comes from, it's either like, I saw somebody do it really bad and I don't want to do it that way, or it's from a childhood belief, like I was told not to talk about myself, but that doesn't really help you be successful, right? So you got to get rid of that one. But I think it's like the way I teach it, people say, oh, I can do that. I can try it a little bit. And then, but again, when they get the message right of what they're really supposed to be saying to people, connecting, then it's a little bit easier to put yourself out there.
I learned some great tips from you. And honestly, I've got so much work to do when I go home. I like that. I don't want to hand my business card out to another person. And I'm sure that there are a lot of business owners out there, entrepreneurs, small business owners, that are making some mistakes too. What do you see as the biggest mistakes that your clients are making, or those that haven't yet become your client?
That's right.
And what are the solutions for them?
Well, I can really tell pretty much if you're successful in your business, your marketing, what it is, kind of a level of success that you have for the most part, just by looking at a business card. Because that's one of the first things, if you don't have the marketing savvy, you might be brilliant at what you do, maybe got good word of mouth, but in these days, there's not as much money on the planet, so we got to get it all right. And what's so great is the internet is such an amazing opportunity right now. So what they're not doing is they're not getting a brand message right, so they're not building a really strong, solid foundation once they build their business. And because that brand foundation isn't really solid and they have a really straight, narrow focus of who their target customer is, like ideal clients, like oh my gosh, I love working with you kind of client, that's the kind of client, and if you knew that, like who is your absolute ideal client, you'd love to work with them. And so I think about that all the time when I'm writing copy. And so people need to think about that in their marketing. And then I talked about today, the video marketing. Which is huge. That's what we're doing right now.
Huge.
Huge, because we're here, we're just having a conversation, we're just being real, we're sharing some tips, and video marketing, then you slap it on YouTube, and you get out there right away. So it's massive.
Short title.
Short title. No more than 5 words in your title, description for your YouTube video. What else?
Short description, call to action. Put that website, let them know where they can register, where they can get more information, and then the same keywords that you used in your short description, using those in those keyword tags.
And the tags. You're a good student.
I was listening. I was jotting down notes. I told you, I've got a lot of work. I got a lot of videos to go back and edit.
Exactly, and you go back and see all those that you do have, and you just get better at it. And getting better in front of camera, because even what we're doing right now, our conversation, you should be able, like you just pulled me out of this. I was a keynote speaker here. You said, pull me out. I want to interview you. We didn't know what we were going to talk about. You're a great interviewer. You took a couple notes and paid attention. And then we're like, here, just authentically sharing from yourself your gifts of your service. And it's easier to get business that way than you can imagine.
Well, thank you. So let's let them know where everyone can connect with you to get more information.
Great, you can go right to my website, debbieallen.com. I'm Debbie Allen, business and brand strategist. That's pretty easy, DebbieAllen.com. Google me. I'm very Googleable.
Thank you so much. I'm Christina Wagner, and you are amazing.